Welcome to Think for
Can I
Yourself.
call you Judge? Can I call you
Judge? Can I call you Senator?
You can call me Sherrod, Senator, hey you, whatever. Shaw Festival guy, anything you want.
Shaw Festival
That is so
guy.
funny that you should have come up with to us, but anyway.
Think for yourself.
He should have said, I'm Dwight Eisenhower. Hey, our campaign manager is named Eisenhower.
Yeah.
But he spells it without the H.
Great.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. We're now sitting backstage at a campaign event for once and future Senator Sherrod Brown. And the noise you hear in the background is the hubbub of the people. And everybody's had a real good time. And we thought we'd take a few minutes afterward to do a real short podcast. Senator Brown, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming.
Judge, Your Honor, Your Excellency, whatever you want me to call you.
Bill's fine. I have a question. I think it's the most important question we have in this country today. It's this. We're at war. What should we do?
Well, what we should do is speak out about it. The White House, the administration hasn't given us a real reason. The reasons change all the time, and then hasn't given us a plan on how this war ends. And when I hear the president say they would put boots in the ground, that's a nice way to say we're going to send men and women into harm's way. And we're sending people there. We're bringing ships in when we're not even explaining to the country what we're doing and why we're doing it. And I oppose the Iraq War, but at least President Bush, we debated it. He explained what he thought. It turned out they lied, which is pretty bad, but at least we understood something. We don't even know that yet.
I've been trying to listen to some of the commentary on the war in Iran. Very seldom do I hear the word Constitution. And what strikes me about the war in Iran is he didn't bother to consult the Constitution before he started. And he did that with the boats in the Caribbean. He did that with the war on Iran. And I think it's going to make trouble for us if we don't get ourselves in order to figure out what's running the country. The Constitution is supposed to run the country. I know you agree with that.
Yeah, I do, but
that's your whole career.
I think that, that suggests surely we need to explain what we're doing. When we go to war, the public needs to understand why. The men and women that are sent need to understand why. The extravagant expense already of this war, it's $1 billion a day, probably more than that now, we don't really know. Comes out to $40 million a day in Ohio for Ohioans, instead of spending money on the Jackson or Wellston or Chillicothe schools or highways or public health departments or what. And we, you think about, we had probably 50 veterans in the next room, you're being one of them. And they get care in Chillicothe, at the hospital, they get care through the VA. When you talk about $1 billion a day, you're not talking about even the care that we're going to need for these men and women in the military for the next 40 years. So these are, they are willing to do it. Soldiers always are, Marines always are. But for us to send them in harm's way with no explanation to them or to the American people is just wrong. Constitution or not, surely, but it's just wrong when it's for sure.
Wrong on his face. I do want to mention, viewers, you should make crystal clear that this is the gentleman who saved very instrumental in saving, he would probably say, the VA hospital in Chillicothe. Several years ago, that hospital was on the verge of closing. As I understand the story, our senator brought a yellow pad with no words on it to a meeting, sat down and said, "What do we need?" Took notes, filled up his pad, took his pad to Washington, got the job done, for which we are grateful.
Thank you. I did a lot, maybe, but it was the people in that room, these are veterans who were served by the VA. They're people that love their community. And they were in Ross County and Pickaway County and Pike County and Jackson County that fought back. And I think we got the VA secretary out here, and he heard a lot from people from Jackson and Wellston and Colton and all that, for sure.
I was hoping we could get an assurance from the candidate for Senate that with respect to the staffing and bureaucracy of the VA administration, that will come back up to sufficient standards so that our veterans in this community can get a response when they put in their claims for what they're justly entitled to.
I can't promise 100%, I can promise that I will fight for it like I did for the
That's-
VA. The judge said, one of the things he said that was really good, it's not just the doctors and the nurses and the physical therapists and the occupational therapists. It's people that are processed to do all the other work. It's not direct medical care. And you call the VA, you don't get an answer very quick now because they've understaffed the VA in Washington. They've understaffed the VA hospitals. They've understaffed the VA regional centers where a lot of this work gets done so people can get the medical care that they've earned.
Good, thank you. I'm getting the word from your staff that we're going to shut it down, so thank you very much for coming.
Thanks, Judge.
And-
Good to see you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And photographer, camera woman, Madam Judge,
Extraordinaire.
Madam Judge.